Welcome to Chamber Discovery's French Riviera. Our journey begins as we board an overnight transatlantic flight to France. Relax as dinner is served and enjoy your choice of in-flight entertainment. Arriving in Nice, we transfer via deluxe motor coach, ours for the week, to Cannes, famous for its glittering beaches, luxury shops, and exciting nightlife. And we travel with a private guide who serves as our charming and knowledgeable host throughout our journey. We arrive at the chic Hotel Montfleury, our base for 6 nights. Unpack just once and enjoy the many amenities of this peaceful 4-star hotel, including an outdoor pool and wellness center. Take time to relax or explore the hotel before our welcome reception. From our convenient base in Cannes, we can explore the entire French Riviera, including nearby Monte Carlo, glittering Saint-Tropez, and the artist colony of St. Paul de Vence. On our first full day in France, we tour Cannes, synonymous with the prestigious International Film Festival. A highlight of our visit, we visit the Palais des Festivals, the central point for the Cannes Film Festival. Begun here in the 1930s and stopped only for a few years during World War II, the festival is held annually, usually in May. We spend time exploring the original building, built in 1949. We also visit the lovely harbor of Le Creuset, one of the most elegant seaside promenades in the world, stroll past chic boutiques, and perhaps rub elbows with the rich and famous. You may even wish to join in on a game of bocce ball, or boule lyonnaise, synonymous with Cannes and popular with its friendly locals. The French Riviera is known for its extraordinary beaches, and Cannes is no exception. From the sandy beaches at Le Creuset to the bustling Old Quarter at Les Souquets, we have our choice of fabulous Mediterranean views and sunbathing. After a swim or sunbathing, walk along the Rue des Souquets, where local artists sell their wares. Later, we visit the International City of Wisdom, Science, and Technology, better known as Sophia Antipolis. Several institutions of higher learning are located here, along with the European headquarters of the W3C, the International Standards Organization for the World Wide Web. Sophia Antipolis is the hub of the telecom industry, along with many cutting-edge electronic and biotech companies, and was named after the wife of the founder of the park. Incidentally, Sophia is the Greek word for wisdom. Leaving Cannes for the day, we travel through charming countryside where fields of flowers perfume the air to Grasse, center of the French perfume industry. Many treasured and popular fragrances have been created in this region, most notably the classic Chanel No. 5. At Parfumerie Fragonard, we learn about the perfume industry, how the world's preeminent noses are trained, and how fragrances are subtly blended. Interestingly, the finest perfumes can contain more than 100 ingredients. Grasse produces more than 2/3 of France's aromas for perfumes, but it is also well known for its food flavorings. After our visit, clear the senses with a stroll through the meandering streets and perhaps a visit to a local flower market. The next day is at leisure, or to enjoy an optional visit to St. Paul de Vence, a picture book medieval village, first fortified in the 13th century. In the 16th century, St. Paul was ruled by the lords of Grasse-Bar and became a royal village. In 1537, Francois I built a second wall to enclose the village. Several hundred houses were destroyed, and the inhabitants moved to lower lands. Considered iconic of all Provence, St. Paul de Vence was rediscovered by artists and captured in many paintings of the 1920s. Most notably, St. Paul de Vence was home to Marc Chagall, for decades respected as the world's preeminent Jewish artist. Using stained glass, he produced windows for the cathedrals of Reims and Metz, the UN building, and the Jerusalem windows. He also did large-scale paintings, including part of the ceiling of the Paris Opera. His famous Four Seasons mosaic adorns the Chase Tower Plaza in Chicago. This evening, in Chamber Discovery tradition, we visit with fellow chamber members for an exchange of ideas. Enjoy the camaraderie while learning firsthand about French culture. Another optional day excursion, Monaco, is famous for the Grimaldi family and Princess Grace. This independent principality is less than 1 mile square, about half the size of New York's Central Park. Monaco is home to the well-known Monte Carlo Casino, made famous in the James Bond films Never Say Never Again and GoldenEye. It also inspired Ian Fleming's novel Casino Royale. The elegant casino complex also contains an opera and ballet house and is host to the European Poker Tour Grand Finale. Dress up and stroll through the casino to watch the high rollers at play. Near to the casino, Grimaldi Castle sits on the site of an earlier fortress occupied by the Greeks and Romans. The present castle was built in 1309 by Rainier Grimaldi, a distant ancestor of the present ruling house of Monaco. It later became residence of the governors of the province and, following the French Revolution, was used as a barracks and hospital. Today, it is a museum. Monte Carlo is renowned for its Grand Prix, an exhilarating Formula One race held each year on the Circuit de Monaco. Run since 1929, it is widely considered one of the most important and prestigious auto races in the world, alongside the Indy 500 and the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The circuit has been called an exceptional location of glamour and prestige. Drive or walk along some of the winding streets used for this perilous race. Afterwards, we visit the Romanesque St. Nicholas Cathedral, consecrated in 1875. A cathedral has occupied this Monaco spot since 1241. View its magnificent 4-keyboard organ. Finally, perhaps the most famous resident of Monaco, Princess Grace, the former actress Grace Kelly. We visit her tomb as well as the final resting place of her husband, Prince Rainier. Later, travel to Villefranche, a medieval seaside port. Here, enjoy the many tranquil squares and Place de l'Anglaise, where we may relax on benches encircling a beautiful tree. Not far away is another medieval village perched 1,000 feet above the Mediterranean Sea. Ez literally translates to the word king in the ancient Igbo language and was first populated around 2000 BC. This small village, famous for its beauty and charm, its many shops, art galleries, hotels, and restaurants, is today home to just 3,000 residents. A photographer's paradise, Ez offers fantastic views over the sea. On our final day, we may embark on an optional tour to Saint-Tropez, dubbed the playground to jet-setters, fashion models, and millionaires. Saint-Tropez is most enduringly known as the place where Brigitte Bardot was discovered and for its strategic role in the liberation of southern France during World War II. View some of the landing sites that changed the war. Saint-Tropez is also well known for its wine production, and we see many of the vineyards that produce some of the world's finest wine. Our journey comes to a close, and we bid farewell to the beautiful French Riviera, passing the beach one last time. At the airport, there's time for last-minute duty-free shopping. Your flight to the U.S. arrives the same day. Or extend your stay with 2 extra nights in Paris. Extend your journey with a 2-day visit to the City of Lights. Board the TGV train for a refreshing ride through the beautiful French countryside. Relax and enjoy the bucolic scenery outside your window from the comfort of this high-speed train. On arrival in Paris, we begin sightseeing. A journey to Paris is not complete without a visit to the Eiffel Tower, the Cathedral of Notre Dame, and the Arc de Triomphe, which adorns the magnificent Champs-Élysées. We also tour the world-famous Louvre Museum. A central landmark of Paris, it sits on the right bank of the River Seine, housed in the Palais du Louvre, which began as a fortress in the late 12th century under Philip II. Remnants of the fortress are visible in the basement of the museum. The building was extended many times to form the present Louvre Palace. Stroll among priceless works of art, such as the Mona Lisa, in one of the oldest and largest galleries in the world. Thank you for joining your chamber on the French Riviera Tour.